host here. We need to get the leaderboard back, right? And a lot of you purchased this as your very first item here at QVC. We know you love it. We know a lot of you pick one up and then come back for more. That's why we have it on Buy More and Save. The first is $23.98. Everyone after that becomes $20.98. That's what Buy More and Save means. Marcy Corradetti is one of our toy experts here in our Gifts for Kids show. And Marcy, I just gotta say, thanks for bringing this to us. It's just such a fun item.
It is my pleasure. I love this.
And it's not just one game. You guys have like a dozen games packed in here.
12 games
Nice.
packed into here, plus a light show so the kids can play maybe on New Year's Eve or a birthday party with the lights flashing.
And I'm glad that you mentioned New Year's Eve and birthday party. This is not at the end of Christmas Day, everybody's over it. People pick these up and then years later are still playing with them. It is addictive, it's infectious, in the very best way. So I want to get you going on this one. I've got the purple in front of me, so Marcy, I'm going to ask you to show me how to turn it on.
Absolutely.
So everybody's picking it up, knows what's
So
up.
those on-off switches on the side, you have 3 switches on the side, which are really important. The on-off is right here, which you just press in and it will illuminate your board. You also have a sound button, so the volume goes off completely. And you also have a touch sensitivity button down here, which means little fingers don't have to press as hard. So you can just press Chase Me, which is your favorite game. And you can start chasing me around the board. You're gonna chase all of those red ones without touching any of the green. You want to avoid all of the green buttons. That's very important. And so this is great because everyone can play this in the family, from the 3-year-olds all the way up to the 83-year-olds. This is so much fun because everybody gets into the act. It's totally addictive. This is something that I love because my kids are teenagers and above, and I want them to stick around after Thanksgiving dinner. I don't want them to take off and go play someplace else or go with their friends to a movie. I want them to stay home with us and have a good time.
72. I usually break 100 on the first go.
You'll do better.
All right, but you've got the LED display that keeps track of your score so you know what you're going to beat the next time. Before I get caught up in the next game, let me go ahead and show you the color choices that we have available. They're right here in the front of the table. We'll start over here with the yellow. If there's one thing I can tell you about the FlashPad, you got to pounce on the colors while you see them because they tend to fly, and we're just getting started with our Christmas in July. Here's the red. Then we have green. And on the end is going to be the purple. Oh, P.S. it's on Buy More and Save, but it's also on Easy Pay, so you can pick it up for $11.99. I'm playing Chase Me. It's my favorite game. What I love about this is that it really is for ages 3 and up, so you've got everything from like tic-tac-toe to the harder games. You say all the time, it's for little ones, it's for grandparents, it's for great-grandparents. If there's one thing that it does, it's not just entertaining, it's engaging, and it really kind of gets the neurons firing too,
It really does. There's hand-eye coordination on here. There's games of strategy where you actually have to figure out how many times to hit each button. There's a coloring game for the little ones where they can color freestyle, which is a new game. I love that game. And then they can erase and start again. I'm playing a new variety of Chase Me, a new version of this, where the board tells me what color to chase. It's not just that traditional red. A little bit harder than it's been in the past, but I love this because it does keep you going. Now it's saying I should go back to the red. So I'm chasing the red, and if you notice, this is a touch screen pad. You don't have any buttons. You just have to touch really lightly with your fingertips, so don't have to worry about that. I know you love to really get into that.
Yeah.
And you also have a score reader, which is also cool because now the score reader will let you know who the highest score is in the family.
So I'm over 100.
No cheating. Oh, good. No cheating. So it's fun for everyone. Whenever you get tired of one game, there's 11 more to choose from. So lots of fun for everybody, everyone in the family. Easy to learn. All of the instructions come with it. Now I have to follow blue. There we go. All of the instructions come with it, and also you can go to QVC.com where there's all kinds of instructions for you there as well as the video.
So much fun with this. Is why I said the show is for kids, but it's for, I'm 40 years old. And I'm supposed to be talking and showing you colors and talking about Easy Pay and everything, and I'm just 232 points, baby.
Yes, very good.
That's my high score for 2015. All right, let's just see if we can take it higher and higher. And so, Marcy, your all-time high score, I'm sure, is like 999.
No, it's not. No, I'm not that good. No, I'm really not. I'm only in the 500s, to be honest with you.
Only in the 500s.
I
Here, I'm so proud of myself at 232 points. This is what it's all about. You sit there and you talk and you engage, you're going back and forth. You know, I am such a huge advocate, and if you watch me, then you already know, of, you know, getting the kids educated, keeping them engaged. We are very much a, you know, television-centric and computer game-centric society. Yeah. And the kids are caught up in that too. Give them something that is still entertaining, and it's one of those you're learning and you don't even know it. Here's 2 kids playing with them right now. They're probably talking to each other about the scores and what score did you get. It's friendly fun, but it's also for the entire family. And Mike, I missed it earlier. If you could tell me how many of these have already been ordered in our show. I don't know if you can look that up for us, but Yeah, okay, over 300 of these already. This is one of the most popular toys at QVC. And toys come and go, and there's always the hot items every single year. But how many of them can you say a year later or 2 years later, you're still playing with? You put it on the coffee table and everybody just picks it up and plays with it, right?
Exactly. You know, we created this for QVC, and so we had a lot of input as to how many games, the kinds of games, and because you can only find it here, you're not going to have this in your other friends' homes. This is something that's totally unique, so put it on your coffee table and you watch people start to play this and get into the act. They're going to love it. Here's what I love. I love that the touchscreen technology lets me just drag my finger across. How cool is this? Wherever they're connected in the corners, I can just drag my finger. So this is really cool technology for the first time that kids are seeing.
Now. All right, so let me ask you, can you turn the sound off? Yes.
Yes, you can
Did
turn
you say
it off
that already because I was playing? Sorry.
Absolutely, which is great for traveling. So wherever you're going, take it with you. You can totally turn the sound off, which is a lot, which really makes it great for moms and dads.
And the touch sensitivity is important for the little ones too. I tend to kind of go hard at it because that just, I don't know, it's more gratifying that way when you just pound out the colors. 4 colors to choose from. We've got the yellow, the red, the green, and the purple. Purple is very popular in our presentation. When we started presenting the FlashPads to you, we didn't have it on Buy More and Save. We really only ever do that when the customer demands it, and you demand it by picking up more than one. And we realized a lot of you were doing just that because this is such a great crossing off the gift list item. Because even if you're not sure what they're gonna love this for sure. Remember, you're gonna need 3 AA batteries with this, so pick those up before you have the FlashPad opening it up. But the Buy More and Save here really is a gift in this Gift for Grandkids show. And then the Easy Pay is the icing on the cake. More than 500 are now gone. Your Easy Pay is $11.99. Got a little book of Sudoku that you go through once,
like that,
and then you're done, is going to cost you more than that. And this is one where really all you're left to do is replace the batteries, which you want to do because it's so engaging. Fall in love with one game and then just continue to, it grows with you.
Addictive.
As the better you get, it gets harder.
It does get harder. Each level gets harder, and it's just addictive. You want to keep going back and trying it again and again. I think the #1 question between kids and the family is, can I have a turn?
Yeah,
is it my turn yet?
That's why the Buy More and Save. Super thin, by the way, so pack
lightweight.
this on road trips, super light, you're gonna love it. Hey, and you've got until the end of January to return this. It's gonna take you all about 30 seconds. What's your high score? Because right now mine's 232. I won't forget. I need to get it up to 500 by the end of the year. Thank you, Marcy. All right, and Marcy will be back with this. We've got a lot of toys in our show that involve hand-eye coordination and also creativity. Oh, and then sometimes light and sound. This is the Light Stacks. It's a 36-piece lighted construction building set. I love also that we have toys for little ones and big ones as well. Hey, this is your very first look, $28.98. I mean, the little building block sets that I have